5 months? No, don't start that shit. Don't do that. Don't start with me. Don't start with me.
I need a win.
SOS, help. I said 5 months.
Wait. Whoa. 5 months?
Yes.
I have not
Why do I feel like this is hurting my
no,
confidence? Why is this such a shock to everybody?
because I've got no. It's not a shock. It's like it's a betrayal.
Des is like screaming and peeking her mic like I feel attacked.
Because how dare you? I thought we were friends. I thought you would at least been like, oh yeah, I'm dating. I mean, I've been dating for like a while, but 5 months is excessive, my friend. I get if it was like a month or two, that's understandable. That just kind of flew into 5.
I don't know. Like, usually we jump in and we go straight to streaming, and I don't talk about it on stream.
No, but see, according to you, yeah, but we chill.
We're on the main screen at this point. Everyone can see us and hear us.
I am hurt. I thought we were friends.
We are. You know about it now.
Now, a whole whopping 5 months. What was the date? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Take wherever we are now and then subtract it by 5.
But is it 5 months exactly, or is it like 5.5? Or is it 4? It just got to 5 months. You know
it's probably like 4 1/4. I don't know.
Well, roughly around May.
He had all summer.
There's a reason, Des. There's a reason he was quiet on us.
There's the reason. Not because work. Not because he had other things to do. He had
I had other things to do.
You know, you had one other
Here, I thought he was fucking dead and all that stuff, that he gave up on content streaming. Now look at me, looking like a pendejo. I should have interrupted.
Well, since we're live, do you want to start intro or no?
Give me a minute. I need my mood to reset.
Okay.
It's your anime series. Take it away.
Yeah, Dixie, go ahead.
I wasn't prepared to do the intro for the stream. Hello everybody, welcome to the Project UwU Jump podcast. Is this actually episode 10?
This is actually episode 10.
Zalo fixed the episode count on YouTube, so...
Welcome to episode 10. I am joined by the lovely Draco Storm, Zila Wolf, and Desiree Lovely, and I'm Nixie, and today we're going to be talking about life with an ordinary guy who got reincarnated as a total fantasy knockout, which is the longest title for the shortest series.
No, honestly.
It's only season 1 is out. I did look at it. Apparently it came out in 2022, and there's no word on a season 2, so I just gave everybody a giant cliffhanger for no reason, and I'm sorry about that, but also not sorry.
Don't take it with a grain of salt, because I was an Ari Fioretta fan, and I think it took us like 3 years to get a new season 2 of Ari Fioretta. No, never mind. I take that back. I'm wrong.
I think it's been asked. I just don't think it's like officially been declared if there will or will not be a season 2. I think Billy.
It's a very niche anime.
It is. It's kind of gets lost in like other isekai land, but I do enjoy it for being what it is. Yeah, actually, I want to hear y'all's thoughts first. Or do we do... I'm sorry, my brain is fried. Do we need to do a synopsis?
You're good. I will start off. I have the perfect way to start this off. Sugiji, I think I'm saying his name right.
Glasses
suit
dude?
dude, he was closeted before
Oh yeah.
Oh,
uh
for sure.
Tachibana was in a female body. Yeah, that dude was already
Yes.
head over heels.
Yeah. What did he call? It was it. His oasis.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. And then I was talking to Draco about this a little bit ago when we first got in here, but um, did I hear it right when he stole Tachibana's girlfriends and then
Yes.
he would leave them because he didn't want Tachi to have a girlfriend, and any girlfriend that Tachibana was going to get in the future had to go through his approval?
Yes.
Not like he stole them so much as women were just more attracted to him initially. But yeah, he would not let Tachibana date just anyone though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead, Des.
No. I'm agreeing. I'm answering his question. Yes.
Oh.
It is exactly what he thinks.
Yeah, no, yes, Suguji is super, or Jinguji, that's his name, Jinguji, is,
Jinguchi?
Jinguji, is,
Brandon.
yeah, he definitely already liked, Tachibana, yeah, he definitely already liked Tachibana before they, got to that fantasy world. I just think it's funny that like they, even after Tachibana's put into this female body, he's initially disgusted until the goddess of love and beauty puts that quote curse on them.
Yeah.
I just love that they don't even know what the hell the curse is.
Yeah. Oh, it's
So,
it's unclear. She didn't say what the curse was.
No, she never
just
stated. They just assumed.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can't lie, I could not. I was into it for a bit at the start, but there's just been so many animes like this that I've gone through that I got lost halfway through. I could not keep up to watch with it. I don't know what it is, like, if it's the, I don't know, a lot of these animes to me have so many of the overplayed tropes of the awkwardness, the miscommunication, this and that, to the point where I was just like, I found it funny how the startup was, especially them talking shit to the goddess.
You keep peeking in your mic.
What the hell? I thought I've already fixed that. So basically, I couldn't stick with it as much. Like, I managed to get through most of it. I don't know if it's just because there's been too many of these, like, short isekai ones, and I've sort of lost a lot of interest with them. I can say I at least like the setup and how they talk trash to the goddess and how she got mad over it. Though, to be fair, they had a reason to, like, to be weary of her, because the first thing she says when she pops up is he dead? And their first mission after that is to try to kill him. Quote unquote, kill him. So, it's obvious there's gonna be a misunderstanding right off the bat with that.
And it's totally fair to not have wanted to keep up with it. I admit, like, kind of in the middle of it, it started to slow down, and became a little bit harder to, like, get through. But I like, isekai is also not my preferred genre of anime. I very much am a shonen girly, like, all the way. Like, I don't usually do a lot of high fantasy anime, but I don't know, this one, I think it, like you said, the setup and premise of it is just kind of what I really liked, and enjoying the straight gay panic was pretty good. at least for me. But it's it could have been
It's
better.
funny up to a while. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where at what point I just was like, okay, can we stop wasting like 20 minutes on their gay panic and move forward, please?
Valid.
No, because one is trying to figure out if he's ready to come out the closet or not. The other one's like, wait, you were in the closet?
That was like a literal scene.
the dude that was the one that got turned to a chick. The fact that just being piss drunk was enough for him to be like, oh yeah, I would have wanted to be a chick. He had a description and everything ready. And even before, he was also just like, yeah, this one, he looks way too good to not already have a fucking girlfriend.
He
dog.
had
It's
a
like,
type.
He didn't say he wanted to be a girl. He wanted to be beautiful. He was jealous because Jinguchi always got the women.
No, he said he wanted.
He said, I wanted to be beautiful.
I want to be beautiful like Genguchi, and I want to find. Is it so hard to find?
And then he describes
the female he wants.
the perfect female for him.
in the way that Goddess gives out all the
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It was still hilarious, I gotta say.
I appreciated that. What was it? Jinguji was the weapon.
Honestly, I felt so bad for him though, because I was like, damn, you couldn't even give him his own little blessing. That's crazy.
Nope. Apparently, Jinguji is a confirmed tool.
For sure, a tool. But see, now I even feel even a little more bad, right? Because even though, like, we established man's is most likely closet, right? But he even says, I'm not even into blondes. Everything about you is my literal description of a turnoff. But because it's you, and because of the stupid curse, I can't help but catch a nosebleed. No, sorry. He fights his nosebleeds, ends up popping a lung. I'm like, damn. You struggling for real.
Am I the only one that really didn't like the side characters either?
Oh, you mean Kirito?
Yeah.
Elf one, too. I didn't
Straight
like
up fucking Kirito.
Oh yeah.
Elf one
No,
was-
dude, my favorite part was when they used the fucking elf girl as bait to catch the giant squid.
I didn't pay attention.
He said, damn, I
Did they
should have
ever
thrown her
recover her?
further.
That is true. But did they ever recover her out of said squid?
Didn't she save Jinguji?
She
Yeah, she jumped out.
accidentally got saved when Tachibana was holding the squid's mouth open. And you see
That's
her all
right,
inked up.
Tachibana.
She's gonna kill Tachibana.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait, because I made it to episode, I'll be honest, I did not finish, but I did make it to episode, like 10 and a half.
Oh, good.
But I'm just like, don't
No, I finished it.
It was irritating enough for me to, like, kind of clock her out enough. Be like, I don't like you. You mad, but you're not asking the right questions. You just assuming. You burned my forest! Well, technically, there was a raid, and the coals got knocked over, and it was a wildfire. I can't control a whole ass wildfire. I don't have water powers. Why were you asleep throughout the whole thing? Huh?
Technically, I would have just been jokingly, I would have tried to gaslight her, but like, technically, it was your forest deity that did that, not me.
No, the
Maybe
forest
keep
deity
tracking
didn't light
your
the
pets a lot
fire.
more.
No.
Oh no, yeah, I know they lit it, but they could have easily gaslit the shit out of her.
Oh yeah. How do you guys feel
Oh,
about the
easily.
forest deity?
Oh my god, I was scarred. Immediately. Like, oof. And yes, I admit I would have been the one to
How
get
are
murdered
you
because I
scarred?
was
That thing was adorable.
till it opened its face.
Bruh, I just laughed because how he one-shot the shit out of it, just punched through the chest. It's like,
Yeah.
really?
You're a deity and you just what was it? It was a polar bear, but the face reminded me of a hamster.
Yeah, it was.
Um,
It was like
A
a.
weird rabbit fusion of like 5 other animals.
Yeah, it's like a rabbit bear creature mixed with a demogorgon.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that though. It was beautiful.
Well, Zelo knows then that that thing comes back full circle at the end.
At the end, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
crazy.
There's a lot of like weird shit that they kind of like threw in at the end, which it does lead.
The whole anime comes back full circle. It all
That's true.
It all ends where it began. Because even the words they say right at the end of the series are the exact same words they said in the beginning. I have to get turned back into a man before I fall in love with this man.
Yeah.
Did they get any clarity on why the goddess dragged them in, other than the whole go kill the demon lord plot?
No, I think
Because
it's more.
it was funny.
Yeah, I think it's just more like all the different goddesses and presumably gods just pull random ass people from other worlds and say, hey, fix this. We've only seen 2 of the demon lord's henchmen. So
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest, I blinked their fucking names.
I
The
couldn't
little
find
blonde short one and the
Yeah.
head maid.
The short one that cries, the big one that's Dami Mommy, and there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like Team Rocket level of competent at doing their stuff, so I don't know, we'll see.
That's a perfect description.
They try their best, but boy oh boy are they really bad at doing evil things.
You tried your best and
But you don't succeed. Oh my god, no, but it kills me though, because I'm just like, you're telling me when they captured the first demon captain or whatever the case may be, I find it crazy that she gets captured, right? And they put her in a cell underground, and this person blows up a big ass hole in the middle of the town square, essentially. Not one soldier peeks. Nobody pays attention to this whole scenario till the morning, and they're like, "Yeah, she kind of escaped. We really don't know what happened. To see how it happened. I just don't understand."
Feels
how
like they heard that explosion and did not want to deal with it.
And they're like, "No, I need my beauty sleep."
Like, not our
want
problem.
to deal with that smoke.
Hero's not here. We don't need to face this. I need an adult and a drink. Whew, wait, I'm trying to brain thoughts together. Brain cells are trying to brain cell right now.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I admit, like, it does, pacing wise, it falls off. I think the only reason I got through it is that I watched all 12 episodes consecutively, so I just didn't hit pause.
I tried so hard. It was.
No, it's okay. It's not like A-tier anime, so.
See, the thing for me is I did that, right? I did. But then I fell asleep during episode 9, and it fast forwarded to 10, so I had to rewatch episode 9 and 10 and a half. But then today the bathroom called, and I had to walk away. But
all my brain heard in the middle of it was, "You're cringe."
who
That's
me?
it. Like,
Or
no, the
show?
fucking show. Like,
Or
I tried, Desi. I so very hardly tried.
don't apologize
I
to me.
don't know.
You gotta apologize to Dixie.
I tried to everybody. There you go.
There you go.
What did you guys think of Schwartzy, aka Kirito?
He was the cringe. He hurt the most.
What,
I
you
feel bad
didn't
for him
like?
in his first love.
Yeah, you didn't like Schwartz von Liechtenstein Lohenberg or something like that?
I'm not saying his name. What was the nickname again? Squishy? No.
Schwartzy?
Schwartzy. Schwartzy. Alright, that's the best that you will get me to say his name, because absolutely not. He is Kirito.
My brain
great
just like,
sword
I'm
and
surprised these guys
everything.
didn't get sued.
That's honestly, I was
No
like, how did you
season
guys get
2.
away with this?
Maybe that's why there's no season 2.
It's just gone. They wasted all their money to make the Kirito reference.
You know what?
It's not even
If-
making the
If
reference.
that
it's
is the
paying-
case,
It's paying all the fees after getting sued for the reference. It's like barely. It's like
listen,
can I
Worth it.
can I copy your homework?
Yeah,
Type of
I mean,
thing.
at least I finished the season of this. I couldn't get through Sword Art Online, so
really?
I could not do Sword Art when it. I think I tried to watch it when it initially came out.
What did it
And I
turn?
just-
How did it turn you off? Like from what you can remember.
It just was boring. There was I think the first couple episodes of Sword Art had like basically no fighting from what I remember. And I just got really bored and was like, yeah, no, I'm done.
Okay, you gave up on around the same time. It was just like, we're going through trauma. I don't want anybody to die. We don't want to die. We're just gonna have peace. We're gonna try to be peaceful.
Yeah.
That's where you lost that, and that's understandable. Most people lost it. Well, like maybe season 3, I want to say. I don't know. It was like a love-hate season 3, and then came season 4, and everybody's like, ew. So I fully understand. Me personally, I was kind of hooked on the fact that these people are trapped in another world against their will, and if they choose to unalive themselves, then it is the truth of what's going to happen permanently. I was like, "Ooh, fun! Can I live there? I want to be there." Who needs IRL right now?
Yeah, no, I did like the concept of Sword Art. It just wasn't execution wasn't there for me. Kind of same thing with this anime, right? Like I again agree. Like good concept, execution could have been better.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. How do we feel about the princess?
Thought it was funny that our first introduction to her is her about to jump.
You know what? I was like, that's crazy. And I'm questioning if the maid is the one who made her want to jump.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that.
Because she likes to brainwash. So I'm like, was she trying to end this princess's career? And she kind of just got distracted because of another person just pops up. She's like, oh, you've entertained me enough. I'm leaving. I'm gonna live. Talk to you tomorrow.
Kind of says a lot right there, doesn't it?
I didn't think
I don't know,
about the head maid.
animation was fine. I guess the jokes felt, I don't know, after a bit the jokes kind of got on my nerves. I was just thinking, what the hell are you guys trying to do here?
Yeah. Oh,
Can't-
that's another thing. Did you guys watch subbed or dubbed?
Subbed or dubbed. Sorry. Fuck.
Dubbed with subtitles.
Dub, and then I checked a little bit of the sub to see if it would help me, but in the end it was kind of the same.
Did the
Fair.
voices change?
I don't know.
much?
I'm glad I watched the dub because I was fucking cracking up at the beginning of it when the announcer, the narrator goes, "This is the love story of a guy and someone who used to be a guy."
Yes.
Yeah.
That actually was. And it made Jinx look at the screen because he was doing something else. He came into the room after hearing that, looked at the screen, and then looked at me and casually just walks away.
That what the fuck are you watching? Look.
Yes. He's like, the fuck? And then walks away just casually. I'm like, I love you. Oh,
He just said
Just
the
questioning
fuck.
everything about you.
I don't know why. He knows I read manhwa. And I don't stick to one particular type.
He's like, dang, I knew you liked the gays, but really animated now?
And I am part of the gays. What do you mean? I will ship so fast. Matter of fact, I'd be sitting there in 2 ships at one time. Ugh. Does he ever come to the realization of I just accept life and this is my man now?
Kinda.
Yeah, it's
At the very end of the anime, he has the real holy shit, I'm in love with this dude.
yeah.
Both of them do, but he obviously Tachibana's a lot more forward with it. Like, fuck, I understand what this means. I know what's going on here.
Um,
Something's
Yeah,
switching.
do you care about spoilers, Des?
No, you're fine.
Yeah, so there's like a big scene where there's the deity mech suit that's being powered by the female Tachibana, and like at some point Tachibana takes over the mech and is going on like a rampage and basically just screams at Tsukuchi like or Jinguji.
Uh-huh.
I just want to make you proud of me, essentially.
Aw.
I just want your
The
attention. I want you to
main
be proud.
the main issue was that we're supposed to be best friends. I idolize you, and you have never said one nice thing about me.
Yeah, that was what he was upset about when he got brainwashed. I did get to see that part. Essentially
Yes, but there is
after-
a
Mhm.
huge ass fight that happens because of that part that you've seen.
I've
It comes
seen
back.
I've seen him asleep in the mech suit. Is the only is where I like Tachibana was asleep in the mech suit and was slightly waking up, and it like from the mech suit he was like, "We're in a fight." Oh, that's Tachibana on a horse. And then his neck does a little zing, and then that's basically where I kind of just like I walked away, not because I wanted to. I was like I said, I was willing to sit there and fight on.
Mother Nature called.
Mother
Oh,
said,
okay.
"Get out here right now."
But yeah, uh, big ol' basically love confession to Jinguji, and then Jinguji does one back. Where like all the compliments he ever had for Tachibana, he just kind of lets loose.
I love that. It's amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then it just kind of it's like, all right, now the adventure continues. Now that we've settled that issue, that it
After
ends.
they both so when I said you asked if they what originally started this was you asked if they ever like came to the conclusion like holy shit this may be
That's
my
it.
whole life is in love with this dude. So there is an inner monologue where they both realize they are in love with each other. But like I said a little bit ago, it goes full circle and restarts with them going, okay, we have to slay the demon lord so I can get out of this body. Otherwise, or before I fall in love with this man.
So even though they acknowledge, they're just like, no.
They both know it's happening, but they won't
Mhm.
outwardly acknowledge it. It's all inner dialogue.
So that's supposed to be like a season 2.
Except for when, like Nixie said, when they start complimenting each other and all that. Like that happens, but other than that, there's no like I love you to each other. They just
Okay.
both come to the conclusion like, holy shit, yeah, this is happening.
We're kind of just stuck here now.
We
We're
ordered
having
the fruits.
tacos later.
Okay, well, it looks like it's still getting like the manga's still getting published. So
It's just
Inclusive
probably a
ending.
thing of where the anime didn't bring enough viewership to want to go on for season 2.
possible
Wait,
too.
Did it come out during a time where like a bunch of these isekais were being made? 'Cause that probably been the killer.
Let me
We gotta remember
see.
this. There was like a time
It's-
where like that genre of isekai was just all over the place.
Yeah, it was announced in May 2021 and started airing January 2022. So. But yeah, they stopped translating the books. Or the manga into English, I guess, officially, so. But it does look like the author's still writing the manga. There are 11
Probably
volumes.
enough support to keep it going in out there, but not enough for like a worldwide audience.
Well, it says the English producer is Seven Seas, which they do a bunch of stuff. Let me check their page for. It definitely is. It does definitely fall into like a generic isekai at some point. With the only thing that make it standing out is that Tachibana used to be a guy, right? And Jinguji's aware of that. I it's definitely like mid anime. It's
It's basically, unless you care for that kind of like them pretty much just being unwilling to admit their feelings type of story, it's one the fantasy aspect doesn't do enough to really keep you in it either. Because it just felt like again another generic fantasy world.
It's like they stopped translating and printing it into English, probably because it didn't sell well. So yeah, I guess if you ever want to potentially finish it, I would not count on a season 2. I think it fell through the cracks, and I think we're just
Got
gonna
swept up by every other isekai.
Yeah, I think it's gonna.
Just isekai in general got for a while got overdone.
Very oversaturated.
Horribly.
Yes,
Yeah, it's oversaturated. It's not a shock that it's lost its uniqueness.
I mean, they even announced it in the anime, if I remember. He's like, how are women ever comfortable in these outfits in the anime I watch? I feel so naked. I would just rather be naked. I feel vulnerable and I don't like it. Ooh, am I roboting? What's happening?
It had a little bit of robot, but
No, I saw my Wi-Fi buffer. I was watching the stream and it lagged on me. I was like, oh, if that's happening, then I know I'm lagging. No, I was saying, you remember how he was wearing the skirt scene when he was with the princess, and he's like, I feel so naked.
Yeah.
So there he basically says like, I didn't come to another world. Like this never usually happens in all the other shows and whatnot.
They never bring up how uncomfortable the outfit is.
Yeah, like how are girls don't just complain about this. I feel naked. I'd rather walk naked.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It felt way too generic. They had a little bit going on, where like when they had that classroom, the memory flashback to the classroom, where he helped him out with like the school stuff, whatever he was doing paperwork wise.
Right.
That was sort of a bit like gave him a bit more personality in life, but everything else I was just like, it just feels like trying to eat the crappy pizza from Chuck E. Cheese that feels like cardboard. There's nothing to it. I went out of my way to describe that one, but you get where I'm swinging from. This whole personality-wise, neither of them really were feeling interesting at all.
You feel like it was mostly written to just get put out there.
Yeah, like having one dude be so emotional, like most of it being very bland, and only giving him personality when it comes to the whole not wanting to admit his friend is cute sort of. It just runs out of steam way too fast for me. Like, okay, so is there anything else to you? That's why I'm saying the biggest
no, it's
thing,
very fair.
The biggest oomph behind him was just that scene of him not admitting that him appreciating his friend. It was like, oh, they gave us a little seasoning and it's gone. He is no longer interesting. Oh Lord, this is how it's gonna be. I think I also just got sick of how much complaining the dude that got turned into a female was doing. I don't know what
Oh,
it
yeah.
was. It was like, okay, you've said this 5 times. For the love of God, say something else.
Please.
No, you're super valid. And I have found the official Japanese website for the series. It has not updated anything since July 7th, 2023. So I think it's safe to say the series is dead. Other than the manga, I guess, is still going in Japanese. So would probably have to find it on a pirating site to finish. But yeah, I apologize. I did not think it was going to be that bland. I admittedly had not watched all of it before I suggested it. I had watched like the first, I think, 3 episodes like a year ago, and I was like, oh, I remember that being kind of funny, thinking it would be a good suggestion. And then as I started watching, I went, oh no, this is not a good suggestion.
Like, oh no,
I'm not
mistake
even
made.
bothered by it. It was just having to go through it, and being a person who's gone through a bunch of these types of shows, it was one of them. Yeah, this is just unfortunately one of these more generic ones that if I had found it by myself and I was just using it to kill time, I probably would have gotten through it a way better. But having to try and pay attention to it fully to really get talking points out of it, I was just like, ugh, kill me. It's just so much cringe as well. I think that's what I was like, come on.
There was a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It did get old fast.
Every other moment. Oh yeah, I got turned into a female. Shut up! Say something new! I feel like such a hater just how I'm talking about it, but...
No, it's fine. Be a hater. I agree. How did you guys like the religious garments that the nun gave them?
Oh my god, I wanted to die. Like, I loved it for us, I hated it for them.
I
How
like
about
that.
Jinguchi just put it on underneath the suit?
He didn't even put it on.
He didn't even put it on. That was the best part about it. He's just like, oh, you thought I was really gonna put that on?
Plain.
I just like that Jinguchi
Wait, does
was
he
like,
not
I
put it
would...
on? Because
No,
he
he
tells...
he says he put it
He
on,
told
but
her-
then later he
Oh.
like throws it off and is like, I wasn't actually wearing it. Of course not.
Who would wear that?
He like
I missed
kept it in
that
a
detail.
he kept it in like a pocket inside of his like suit or something.
That was just enough.
Yeah.
That
I just
that
liked
the-
how he predicted that it would be a giant pool party and then was like, oh, maybe I was wrong. And then nope, he was right.
I don't know what I'm mad about. The fact that I was right, or the fact that I was proven right.
And what? That the garments weren't.
No, that the garments wasn't the issue. Like, yes, it was an issue, but he assumed it was gonna be just like some horny, kind of situation. He's like, oh, she's wearing a nun outfit. Not bad. It's fine. Walks in. This is exactly what the fuck I thought it was gonna be.
So it's almost like they broke the fourth wall, and it's like, yeah, this is just, it's very obviously a cheap setup for fan service.
Yes, very much so. Yes.
This anime does not fall short on its fan service. It gives a lot.
Although,
So
I'll be
much.
honest with you, I was kind of surprised that I think there was only one big titty woman in this whole series. And not even really big titty, it was like average titty.
Yeah. So you're right. Yeah, they're flat chest gang, I guess. Good for them.
Right.
I'm not a part of the itty bitty titty committee, so I cannot relate. But you know, I'm glad for for some stronger representation for those girlies. Though this might not have been the
They
best
need some
anime
love
for it.
They need some love too.
They do. Did I break Draco with itty bitty titty committee?
I just
Bro,
like
you
how
you
go,
ain't never
"This
heard
is
the itty
best
bitty titty committee?
No, I've heard of it. I just like how
Okay.
Nixie worded it for this is that how they get their representation.
Yeah.
Hey, every other
I-
anime, you know, it's the token flat-chested girl, right? Like this one, it flips the
That
script.
one girl that gets bullied by everybody that has bigger titties. Just yeah, look at her, flat as a board.
Like,
I
oh
mean,
my god,
I
that's
guess
what we want. No titties. Yes.
I guess it helps trying to break the mold because every other type of isekai for these would have probably had 30 of them with titties bigger than heads.
You mean the gazungas? The bazungas? Sorry.
Yeah, deadly
Yeah.
weapons. Just you could choke someone out with them.
Okay.
Beautiful
What
way
a way
to
to
go, honestly.
No.
Yeah.
Is that's y'all dream apparently?
Lord,
From what I'm
Lord
hearing.
would be proud. That's the way to get.
I mean, I don't know about. I wouldn't say dream way to go, Des. I mean, like,
I would be 100% happy if a lady with thick thighs legit crushed my skull like it was a watermelon.
Yep, there you go. That's the dream. That's my Snoop
The
Snoop.
last thought in my fucking head. Damn, that's soft. Crunch.
Oh no.
Damn that soft crunch.
God, we need to start making like a quotes chat just so we can have like t-shirts.
Don't worry, they're all saved somewhere.
I feel like that
all
would
our
be it.
streams, all our podcast episodes are up on YouTube. One day when we got more time and we focus on getting like t-shirts and stuff like that, we'll go through it. A whole day of just sitting there listening.
Yeah.
That's soft crunch.
I could no.
What?
No.
You wouldn't want to go like that?
No.
You good, Des?
I'm good.
You don't sound good.
That's the ultimate.
You know what's bad
that's
is
the
because
ultimate
I'm still
honor.
thinking of Nixie's comment about we for our merch, and all I could think of was an anime version of two thighs squishing poor Draco's neck, and the little bubble just off to the right that says soft crack.
And you don't think Draco
Be
would be
perfect.
so happy?
There
Run,
would be
we
a
need-
smile on the fucking little chibi Draco.
We need that, but we also need to add the Japanese like sound effect kanji for crunch.
Ah, that's amazing right there.
Life with an ordinary guy who turned into 12 Fantasy Knockout. Mid tier anime. It's not inherently bad. It's just not great.
There,
Yeah, if
it's
I were-
not
if I
inherently
were,
bad.
like,
There's nothing that makes it stand out above the rest.
Basically, if you were rating it through 5 stars, I'd give it like 2.5.
It's they were like, okay, we need to make a new manga and anime series. Let's pull some ideas out of a hat. Oh, we got isekai, gender bend, fantasy. Done.
And that's the thing. Like,
It felt like
most people would be like, how can a dude getting turned into a chick and then falling in love with his best friend not be something original and make it stand out above the rest? Because if you just made that character a tomboy, like, this anime is just any other isekai, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's super fair.
like it's just a tomboy isekai main character. I I will say one thing that I'm really happy they didn't do is it really felt like they were gonna hammer fist into us. In that first episode, every time she did something cutesy or anything, they were gonna have this big reminder that there's this this is a dude. Here's a picture of what he looks like in this pose as his dude form. Because they did that once, and I was like, don't do that, because that takes away from the joke. The whole joke is being able to know.
That actually didn't help it either, though, now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
The whole, having to remind us every other time.
Well, that was the thing. Like, I was okay with the flashbacks. Like, you see how they met, how they're... Because it plays into that final bit where Tachibana is pissed off at
what I mean
Higuchi.
specifically, it's the fact that he doesn't even have like an original design before he gets turned into a girl. It's a
oh yeah, it's bare bones.
It is a hentai fucking protagonist. Hair covering the eyes, basic jawline, brown hair.
Yeah.
Throw him the fucking
No facial features, wearing clothes.
Yeah, go get him, champ.
Yeah.
Hi, Van.
Hi, Van. Welcome in.
Hi, Van. Yeah, no, yeah, I didn't even think about, like, hentai. I just was like, this is just a dude that's been in the background his whole life. Like, he's just a background character in all anime.
My brother had no chance. He had nothing to him. That's
Yeah.
Original.
I think the execution could have been better. How? I don't know. But, like, I think there could have been something there for this idea, and it worked out a lot better than it did. I don't know if I'm making sense.
I get what you're trying to say.
But it's not our
Yeah,
problem.
There's just not enough to get you interested in either of them, because one mostly spent the time complaining, the other was just about as much characteristic as plain white bread, and I think the only thing that was funny was the goddess just getting cheesed at how they were treating her at first, but even then, I like I mentioned, the setup beginning to end was just so bad for her that they wouldn't know how to fucking... What the hell?
Bit school.
What happened?
Somebody set up a bit school.
Okay, 1,000 is crazy.
Who's too quiet? Who's too quiet, Van? I tried my best to...
I did
we do
adjust my
everything
mic
we
settings
can.
last.
I mean, I ain't really been
from
speaking.
last time.
Everybody, like, I maxed up as best I could everybody else's voice. I sort of lowered mine so I don't talk over anyone.
Oh, I know why all that stuff's popping up now. Okay, so we are officially affiliated. Everything went through review.
Oh, nice.
Review is officially done. So those are our standard goals that Twitch puts up for us.
Oh.
Oh, you can't hear me this time. I was peeking the mic earlier. Is that better? Or am I just muted on? No, I'm not muted.
Onboarding is complete. Welcome to the Twitch affiliate program. Yep, we are officially affiliated.
Don't tell me I've been talking this whole time. No,
PogChamp.
Razer Mini. Is that any better, Van?
Yep, I now have access to all of this.
Still quiet.
Why am I
Oh,
still
man. One day we'll figure it out. One day we're gonna have a smooth podcast episode.
Yeah, you just got to give us a couple years to get there.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Don't expect too much.
To be fair, this is the struggle of podcasting when we're all in different rooms.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's weird when I can hear Des better than Draco. To be fair, you don't ever get to hear me, so it's a win today. It's a win in my books.
I don't know how to change those so our actual goals pop up.
see if my mixer could be messed with. I don't know.
No, I'm loud as hell. That's just me. Just constantly screaming.
Constant screaming.
I don't know. I really don't why I sound too quiet. My audio capture is onto the Razer Mini, so it's the correct one. Properties? Is there something else I'm missing? Nope, and I got knocked out of something onto the Twitch. Good. Is this any better, Van?
Whoa. Whoa.
Is that too
Nice.
loud?
Came in very loud initially, and then it got
Yeah, and it's
better on Discord.
Yeah. Nixie is never quiet, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, better. No. Wait. Okay. I was like, wait.
Better
Okay.
now,
Yes.
right?
Better now.
So basically, I gotta keep my mic to my face. I don't know.
Oh,
You gotta be the ASMR. You gotta be all up in it like this.
Fuck
You know what I'm
no.
talking about?
You have to crack open a can of soda.
Hey, Des, you want to hear something?
At the speed that I popped my headphones out.
as someone who's not a,
Yes.
as someone who does not like ASMR, I am like ants crawling on my skin right now.
I don't know what to do
Yeah,
then.
no. Yeah.
'cause
No.
I remember the first time me and Des streamed together. I didn't know she didn't like real deep voice things, and so I did an auto for chat, and she flipped the fuck out on me.
Because how dare
And we were in the middle of a Fortnite game.
and I
Fortnite.
could
Oh,
not
shit.
have the headphone because how dare he?
I do like when you whisper to me, Van, but I also am not like I am. I've tried to listen to ASMR stuff and I can't. It does not give me good brain tingles. It gives me bad brain tingles.
Oh, it is the spicy tingles. It is the spice.
I forgot where we were. Other than just kind of like being like it's super generic.
Yeah, we were talking mad shit about how basic it was as a premise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had higher hopes. I thought it would be good, but I guess I've introduced us to our first mid-tier anime for the podcast.
I mean, for everybody else, Ippo wasn't all that either.
Mm.
See, we have more to say about Ippo though. We did.
Yeah, there were more wiener jokes at least to help pass along the vibes.
Wiener jokes.
Wiener.
Okay, I got one for you. How about when Tachibana was literally saying they were looking forward to getting a nice hot bath in with that new body of theirs?
Shit. Which anime? Life with an Ordinary Guy Who Reincarnated as a Total Fantasy Knockout. It's one season, 12 episodes of mid, and a cliffhanger. Tachibana wanted to take it back. Oh my gosh, I'm trying. That was early on.
Oh, that was like fucking episode 3.
Yeah.
Because it was the same episode that that dude walked in and Tachibana was naked for the first time in the house.
Yeah, okay.
Oh
That's
yeah. Boy was emotionally scarred. Mentally.
right. I mean, good for him exploring his new body.
He was just bathing.
Yeah, I guess like Yeah, I guess that is the thing. Like, he thought he was hot when, he saw the mirror and didn't believe it was him, but, like, is he
Whoa,
attracted
she's
to
cute. Who's
himself?
she?
Yeah. Is she
Mhm.
attracted, or is he attracted to his female body?
That's my thing. Like, you talk about getting a nice hot bath in with that new body. What you planning on doing in that bathtub, sir?
Remember, he
I
can feel
mean,
everything.
Ma'am?
like, if I just woke up one day in a man's body and I had a penis, the first thing I am doing is playing around with it. Like, admittedly.
I'm immediately helicoptering. I'm sorry.
Yeah, immediate helicoptering. I'm immediately am going to take a bath because I've been told that they float, and I need to understand that.
I've seen it. I've seen it. I can
Huh?
actively, excitedly say it can float.
Apparently,
It
penises float, so
If you take a
I
bath and you open your legs as a man, it will
it'll
float
rise.
upwards. It'll rise a little bit. It's not gonna get hard, but it just kind of does a buoy. It does a buoy.
Draco, can you confirm or deny what the fuck they're talking about?
Do y'all not take
Brother,
baths?
I'm not packing enough to be able to do that, and I don't take baths
Oh.
no more. If I had pretty much a third leg like Ippo, it probably would float soft. Because technically these things don't have nothing but soft tissue.
It's just that like it like they don't necessarily go all the way to the surface, right? It's like tethered to your body. It's just apparently they float, and I like if I woke up with a penis, I'm testing that theory out.
Hey,
Yeah,
you'd
they
have to
have a
get
mind of their
extremely
own.
lucky to be a shower, not a grower.
Pretty much.
Because
And there's
if you a grower, not a shower, then you ain't getting nothing to float. Because that shit hiding when it ain't ready to be used.
Depends
Pretty
on
much.
the size of. I'm not gonna describe anything else before I put.
We're already fucked.
I mean, I guess boys, if you woke up in a woman's body, would you not immediately start playing with the titties?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
playing with titties all day.
I gotta see what
Oh.
I gotta grab a feel. Gotta be like, so this is how it feels.
I feel like if I was a dude, genuinely, I think I would grab my ass first. Maybe even the
See
front.
if you got blessed with big ass cheeks.
I would genuinely go straight for the ass or maybe the front. See if the boom boom big or is she small. It's a thing.
It's valid.
That's valid.
It's valid.
Very valid.
In
already-
the same.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say in like the same note of Tachibana having to use the bathroom. There was also when I think Tachibana was given the laxatives and
Oh my
shoved
god,
Jinguchi
yes.
out. It was like
Oh my God,
surprise,
wait.
girls poop.
Wait, no, wait. I just thought about it. How did he wipe?
Oh no! Do you think he did back to front instead of front to back?
Is there like something Zelo and I should know?
What,
feel
dude,
confused.
you wipe front to back so you don't swipe the sack.
You wipe.
As a woman, you have a hole to take care of, and
Of-
to make sure you catch no infections, you have to wipe from front to back. If you try to wipe back to front, there's a chance everything's getting destroyed.
They're very close. There's not a lot of forgiveness.
You've got maybe an inch, depending on how
I
your
would say
body's
like a
built.
centimeter. Like
So I'm saying, like at most, you got an inch, and I'm talking about mind you, we have 3 holes down there. So and I'm not just worried about 1 hole. There's 2 and 3. No, no, ew. I'm sorry. Anyways, this went really sideways because I just had the red thought.
Nah, this would have exactly where everyone knew it was going to go. Nova's not here to keep us on track. This is exactly where this podcast was going to end up.
Fuck, Nova would have encouraged this conversation.
We are an educational podcast, all right? We
Yeah.
go over anatomy often and sanitary practices. It's fine.
We are also thought provoking, as in, what
Mm.
would you do if you were in the body of the opposite sex?
This is
Yeah.
true. I would
Educational. We're tagging this fucking. We are now an educational podcast. Is
Yeah.
what we're getting at.
Oh, Lord.
Now, question: would you be sad first, or would you be okay with having the opposite sex body? Would you immediately know it's about to be a struggle, or would you be
That's the
like,
thing.
Well,
How do I
if
get
it's
it?
gonna last longer.
Do I get it as like, hey, you could try this out. You're gonna go back to your old body soon, or am I getting it like,
Good luck, bitch.
like I don't know when it's gonna end, if it's gonna end, if there's any way to get back to my old body?
no, this is it. This is it. You isekai'd, you died. Your body in the human world died. You got truck-cooned. There's no returning.
Oh, I already gave this a thought. Fuck it, I'm a lesbian now. Let's go.
Titty on titty games. Got it.
Fuck yes.
You know,
I gotta find out what all that hype's about.
I
That's the right
think
idea.
I think I'd be fine as a guy, but I mean also like what is stopping there being trans people in fantasy? Like if magic exists, somebody can magic away my penis, right? Like surely.
Konosuba's done it.
You know?
Then there, like so,
Well,
body
that was my
wise,
question. Was like, is there a way for me to get back to being a dude, or am I stuck as a
You're
girl?
hard
That's
locked
that
into
I'm
the
stuck.
female
This is
body.
it. This is where I'm at. I'm locked in that female body. I am.
Alright.
Boom.
I guess if I'm locked in the male body, I mean, I guess yeah, I would just go like find a gay bar or something and be like, all right, my fellow men, who wants to do butt stuff?
Honestly, if I'm being honest, this just reminds me of the meme that's like, it was a TikTok trend where you're like, I would treat you so nice. You wouldn't even remember him. He wouldn't even remember you. It's just like, yeah, you're mine now. Don't worry. I'll treat you so right. You don't even know.
Now, here's an even better question. Not us turning in to the opposite sex. Our best friend turning into the opposite sex. How's that look for us?
Draco, how would you feel? I know I'm not your best friend, but you're my best friend. So just know. Endito.
What? Like how I would repeat your question?
I feel like I
Taylor.
would just dress Draco up. I feel like that would be the case. Draco would be a
At that point, I'd just be like, Des, I don't know what to do. You're the one. I need your assistance here. That's all. That'd be it. If another one of my buddies offline had this issue, I'd laugh.
Is it bad that I would turn you into a chola?
No. Honestly, a lot
You'd
of my
have-
clothes are pretty. A lot of my clothes are just
You have a mate
sweatpants
fit.
and shorts. So my clothes are pretty neutral as is.
We don't really wear basketball shorts unless it's in the house kind of clothing usually.
Yeah, I just got mostly sweatpants though.
I don't know, Nixie, how would you?
Well, so
We already know Des just said it herself. She would fucking use me as a dress-up doll.
Ripperoni Pepperoo is my best friend, so she would be a guy. I think I would just be like, "Sup, brewski," and then like, just be like, "Can I see it?" I think I would just ask if I could see her penis, and then be like, "Nice," and then move on. Because we've known each other for too long, so like, it wouldn't be like,
I like your cut, G.
yeah, it'd be like, "Nice cock," and then move on, like.
Be like, let me see what you're working with. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You gonna be on.
Feel your mic peak. Philo? Did my ship break? One sec, guys.
All right.
Yep.
We'll
Hello?
connect.
Hello.
There he is. Hi.
Hello?
I legit don't know what happened there.
Discord be funny sometimes, you know?
Of course, said no more.
It'd be
No
weird.
mas.
Shit.
Now I want.
But I was asking Draco like, periods. Do you think Tachibana would get one, or slash like any guy that gets turned into a girl? Like,
I mean, in Tachibana's case, yeah, like it's gonna happen.
like what are we gonna get that?
Like, because it's not just the case that, like, the way I was thinking about this before I ever watched the anime was like, okay, is this just putting it into a female seeming body, or is this like full on
All the bells
full
and
on like,
whistles.
yeah, genetics are all like you're a girl through and through, like no mistaking it. And that was the case. Like, Tachibana is a girl, like through and through, genetics and all. Everything that comes with being a woman is going to have to happen.
I feel bad for her period poops. Question for you guys then. If you guys both got changed to women,
No.
how do you think you would handle your first period?
I'd be
Ice
such
cream.
a massive bitch to everybody.
You telling me I have a
Everybody
reason
would-
to yell at people I don't like? Let's fucking go.
People would be catching smoke for any minor issue I have.
Inconvenience.
Hey,
But you have to
first
remember,
subscriber.
it's me.
I know it's you.
But you have to remember though, like you can't just like scream at people. You want to, and you get a
You
little
want to.
snappy.
Yeah,
But you're
but
not
listen,
allowed
I'm
to
such
like
a-
actually
But I'm
be
also such a
confrontational.
like I'm not. I know how to be such a bitch to people without having to be loud.
You don't gotta be loud. But that's the thing. If you're snippy and snappy, people will hate you for the like. You might be over it in like 3 hours, right? Because
That's
we all
why
become a little bipolar.
once I get
periods.
a grip with
Hi,
it,
Frank.
I'd be giving everybody a warning text right before it's like, listen, motherfuckers, it's around that time of the month again. Leave me alone.
You don't. Here's the,
Leave me alone if you don't want to be caught in the middle of it.
unless you have a period tracker, you will not know when your period comes.
Why wouldn't
And
I?
sometimes-
Why wouldn't I get a tracker then?
Because it's your first period, you wouldn't know.
Are
Not
really
after this Not after this conversation.
well. You the other thing too is you're under the assumption you're consistent, which is
Here's-
rare.
Here's another thing. So
Anyone from
Tachibana has
26
a
to 30
scene
days.
where they talk about how young their body looks. Did they ever discuss how old Tachibana is? Because I guess that
Oh,
plays
Same
into.
age.
We could be looking at years, like at least a couple years.
No,
Yeah,
she's
'cause
she's a teen, I believe, is what.
Well, I know they're close, but like there's a scene where it's a heavily hinted at this is a young body.
Yeah, no, they like bring it up several times that
Mm-hmm.
Tachibana's age has gone down as far as like his body goes. I don't know if they explicitly say it. I do know like Schwartz thinks they're father-daughter. So
But
Oh
he
my
even
God, that's
said they're
even
too close.
worse.
No, but he said it's too close in age because Schwartz did like yes he.
oh,
did
that's
say
right.
that,
So for them to be like biologically father-daughter, so then they
like maybe adoptive because that's what he said. He was
adopted
like
father-daughter, yeah.
maybe adoptive because he's too young to be her dad given how old she looks.
Mm.
So kind of we can say safely no. She's too old. So
Maybe
at
in
minimum
her
a teenager, unless he was a teen having a teen kid. Maybe
I-
like I'm assuming I want to give the benefit of the doubt of 17, 18, 19.
I was thinking like early 20s because they're
Maybe.
both like in their early 30s. So
But
maybe the
even
body's like early 20s.
now, I'm gonna defend the 30-year-old group. I'm not 30 yet, but I would like to say my 20-year-old body and my 30-year-old body doesn't look that different aside from a couple of stretch marks here and there, but I've had 3 kids. So like even then I'd say my 18-year-old body to my 29-year-old body, we still looking the same. I think more ass got involved, but that's about it. So the 10-year difference, there shouldn't be much of a difference.
Fair
Alright.
enough.
I'm gonna ask a question, just because we're on this
Go
topic right now.
Hmm.
Around what age do girls get their first period?
It can start as early as
It
9.
varies. Yeah, I got mine.
Okay, does it vary or?
It varies.
does vary.
It's dependent upon like your family, like your mom. So like usually like around the same age she got her period is like the same age your grandma
Hey,
got her period.
I can't even go around that. My grandma, my mom, and my great grandma all started around 9 and 10. I didn't get mine until I was 13. I got so lucky.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, you
I don't
did.
have any sisters or anything, and I don't go around asking family members about this stuff because I don't need to know.
We learned.
Yeah,
to
I
do
got
something
mine
like that.
around 12, I think.
But I was kind of basing. I realized when I was talking about Tachibana's age, I was basing it on male puberty, and can't do that.
Yeah, you
Oh.
guys started at what? You guys started like
Bro, I just
12, 13, 15.
We're
something
like
just remember
13 to
waking up with
15
no facial
usually.
hair and-
It can be a little like get your
I
first
don't know.
major growth spurt
I
like
seen some
13 to
tall ass
15.
middle schoolers, some beards going on in
My
middle
brother's
school.
fucking 6 foot. And he in 8th grade.
Jesus.
It took me to fucking grow to my height. I was so mad about that shit.
How old are you?
25.
You had that college. I had a friend. Hear me out. You're not alone in this.
I was short before
Yes.
13.
I had a friend, what's it called, in high school. Knew him since 5th grade. This boy was like 4'11", in 12th grade. And then 2 years later, he had moved across the street from me, and I was like, is that his older brother? Because I remember him being shorter than me. I'm 5'7". This boy was 4'11". I looked down on him. And the way that college just punched him in the face and said, yeah, you're 6'3" now. I was like, you what? How? Did it hurt? What's going on? I couldn't math it for him. There was no reason for him to be that short dramatically. And I was like, did you get kneecap surgery? What's that? I even questioned if he had stilts. I'm not gonna lie. The way that his growth spurt happened, so you are not alone. You are not a miracle child. It's okay, Drake.
Just to answer your question,
I think the biggest
yes,
thing about
it
puberty
does.
that beat the shit out of me was the amount of
It does
fucking
hurt?
body hair I gained.
When
Overnight.
dudes,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I thought you were done. My bad.
No, go for it.
No, you finish yours. You were talking first.
So no, yeah, the biggest thing was I seemingly capped at 5'5", which is the average for a Mexican. And anything else that could have gone into my height just went into body and facial hair.
You got tall and then you got furry.
Pretty
I
much.
have blonde hair, so you can't even see my body hair. And then my facial hair came in real patchy, so I know how you feel.
My
Like
facial hair's
I get
patchy.
full beard now, but like for freshman and sophomore year of high school, like I had a patch underneath my chin that just would not grow hair. Everywhere else would.
Did you try the essential oils?
No.
There's
but anyway, you
you
were asking if going through like a major growth spurt really quickly hurts. It can, yes. It will fucking tear
feel
your
it.
joints. Yeah, it will hurt your joints because basically everything's growing out very rapidly. So like
You could tell your
girls
body,
get their
your
cramps,
body's almost trying to contain
dudes go
it,
through
but
like a
then
lot of
eventually it
joint
all
fucking
stretches out.
pain if we hit growth spurts really quickly.
Bro, I felt it like especially in my torso.
Ouch.
I just have some days where it was fucking horrible.
Being a football player, I think doubled it for me. So like I hit my growth spurt. I'm playing football. I'm real active. Oh my god, dude! I'd come home, my knees would swell up.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can relate to the joint pain in that once I started hitting a lot of growth spurts, I found out my family has a genetic disease called Osgood-Schlatter's, which is very German.
Oh.
I was about to say that sounds very.
It's very German. It basically is like the cushion between your kneecap and the top of your tibia is like super thin. And then when you hit growth spurts, it like hurts really bad. So for a while, I was rocking like double knee braces doing sports. So I do not remember the pain that well, but I can relate in knowing that it hurt.
See,
It hurt, and then you just feeling incredibly uncomfortable with the difference in your reach and everything afterwards too. Especially when it feels like an overnight growth spurt.
Mm.
The amount of times I think at first, once I really grew into my body, I felt like my sense of balance and like everything just felt off. I kept running into things in the past. Whenever I did my little like my side to side like shuffles, I would be able to just sort of avoid.
Now, questioning, because you guys apparently all had random growth spurts. Mine was, I was a tall 5th grader, and I kind of just slowly progressed until I peaked at 5'7". So for me, I didn't feel any pain. I felt itchy because my skin was stretching in certain areas. But aside from that, really an issue. Period. My periods for sure sent me home if it started in school because I was like crippling pain. Kids helped me lessen that period pain. Since you guys all had these growth spurts, and the pains from them, I'm trying to remember where the hell I was going with this. When did it stop? Like, when did you realize that the pain like kind of subsided?
The end of my growth spurt when everything else was kind of filling out.
Mm.
I think
So
mine took
you
like
teen years were
a
just
month
bad.
to really get used to it,
Mm.
and then it stopped.
Not really. My whole family, like, we hit our growth spurts fast, and then, like they were over pretty quickly.
Mm. Mm.
No answer for you, Des. I block out
Same.
puberty so much. It's middle school. I try to not
That's-
remember who I was back then.
Honestly, I feel like I'm kind of like the same person. Maybe a
I
little
will
less
say-
cringy because I was ghetto. Yeah.
During my
I feel like
puberty years, I was a sickly child because I had pneumonia
Oh.
when I was 5.
That's not puberty years.
Well, no, but the pneumonia when I was young hurt my immune system.
Oh. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I was sickly as a kid, but as a teen, I would just get sick with every season. Like, you know how they say get the flu shot? They tried that. Flu shots got me sick. I know you're supposed to get like a
Yes,
small
thank
cold.
you.
I was
Yes.
sick for 3 months, and I'd be like, "The hell? Nope, never again."
So I didn't get a lot of flu shots when I was younger. I got my vaccinations, my tetanus, and all that, but never went and got flu shots. I got sick one year. My mom's like, "All right, well, we're gonna get you a flu shot." I got sicker after the flu shot than I had ever been.
Bro, I did one of those nasal ones, and I think I was sick for 3 days.
Oh, I was not allowed to take the nasal ones.
A nasal
I
one?
yeah,
You mean
so
nasal
at one
medicine?
point, well, they did nasal spray vaccines for a little bit. I remember like
Whoa.
swine flu had it. But if you
Whoa.
have asthma or heart problems or stuff like that, like you're not allowed to take them. And I have both asthma and heart problems, so I was never allowed to not get jabbed when it was vaccine time.
Mm.
Yeah. I
don't think
I never
got
did
sick.
nasal vaccinations, but one thing I got health wise from family is that I have a lot of nasal issues.
Mhm.
So I had like Flonase and all that I had to take whenever my nose completely stuffed up and I couldn't breathe.
Mhm.
But I never had to do like the actual vaccinations through the nose. I don't believe, unless it was like when I was really young.
Like a trial thing. And I think it was to make more, like, offer to more kids to get them, but they've basically stopped doing them for. I think they're just not as effective as injected vaccines. So, who knows?
I think the worst thing about puberty for me was just dealing with the horniness. That shit was. It felt like it had no limits to it, and then I finally turned. I think it was closer when I was hitting 20, where it all just chilled the fuck out.
That's
It's
crazy.
still there. Don't get me wrong. It is still there.
Your brain leveled out?
Yeah, my brain eventually leveled out.
Do you know what? Okay, hear me out. I'm not that much of a degenerate. I am, but I'm not. Hear me out. I feel like the level of horny that I was in middle school and high school never really went away. But I did find out a fun fact. For every child a woman has, your brain shrinks a little bit more, and it usually affects the areas that mature you. And so you know that frontal lobe cortex that doesn't usually quote unquote like finish developing till you're about 23, 24. My first kid was at 18, the second one was at 22, and the third one was at 24. My brain will never be fully developed. So good for you.
I just felt like body wise, my body just finally got better at dealing with the hormones.
Maybe.
As
But
a
go ahead, you're good.
I was just gonna say, like, as an asexual person, I don't think I was ever like super horny during puberty, nor really as an adult. Like, I don't know. It's not like a hormone issue. Like I have been checked on all that stuff too. It's just like, eh.
Just low sex drive. Doesn't have anything to do with
Yeah.
hormones. It's just your body doesn't get that drive in it that goes holy, that instinctual drive that's like holy shit.
I mean, I didn't feel the need to touch anyone until I was damn near an adult. So there's that. Like I was just like, oh my god, he's cute. Oh my god, she's cute. Oh my god. But like, what if I kiss him? But like that, I was maybe innocent to an extent, till I wasn't, and then yeah.
Yeah, I've.
See, don't leave me
Hold
in
on one
silence.
second.
Don't leave me in silence. I just put myself out there like that.
I think I was like, I don't know if it was just because my body didn't grow. It took my body a bit more to actually grow out, but I don't know. It just felt like a fucking firecracker in a bottle or some shit. Like there was just way too much. I don't know at what point where it finally, either I got a better grip on it, or my body finally evened the fuck out. It was a trip and a half. One which I'm sort of glad it's over. God, the thought process during that time was just never the best.
If I'm not wrong, don't guys go through second puberty when they get older?
Fuck if I know. If it means I get extra height instead of extra horny, then I welcome it, but
no extra height. I think, if I'm not wrong, I could be totally wrong and people can correct me, of course, but let me see. some guys lose their libido, some guys raise their libido, but it's just overall more hair and in different places, and then your nose and ears get bigger. So yeah, but that might be both women and men. So woohoo, age 40 to 50.
I never planned to make it that far. God damn it.
There you go. I
Now I
will
gotta think on
elbow drop you. Those comments are not allowed.
I don't know, isn't that I was so used to doing stupid shit that I thought I'd accidentally I'd do. It's not like I was aiming for it, but I overestimated my abilities.
Mhm.
If I ever had a tombstone, it would just be this dumbass really thought he could do something. Or one of those jokey, like those joke ones. Oh, he just thought it was a caw. It'd be that kind of situation.
I mean,
Where I
technically, you almost
downplayed
did
it.
have that situation. You do realize that, right?
Huh?
You almost lived that exact situation. Mister, I'm just tired. I'm sick. Come to find out, your organs are getting ready to just give up on you.
But they did it. That's the headline on the coffin. But they did it.
Somebody come get this man.
Dank always jokes about fucking that. He like whenever I make these kind of jokes with him when we play Helldivers, he's like, Draco, I swear to God, I'm gonna make sure I find someone for you so that they fucking keep you alive. I'm like, and I'm like, what the fuck? It sounds like you're just trying to pass off a stray animal here.
I mean, you're a little feral. You know, he's not
Honestly,
wrong.
my family would agree with you. I've been called salvaje by my family multiple times.
So I'm like, you can't get mad at him. He's not wrong.
I can't, but I act like I have to do that though. I have to be like, what do you mean? I don't understand things. What have I done? Pulls out a list. What else have I done? Pulls out the second list. God damn it.
Pulls out the binder. God damn it.
Here's a PowerPoint.
Oh my god. Terrible.
Did I mention this to you? I know I mentioned it to Dez, how one time I made a plan with a buddy to go to the Mall of America, and I didn't really tell my family till the day I left.
Mm-hmm.
Or I mentioned it here and there, but we never knew
think
it was gonna happen.
No,
And then
I think
we
you
finally
mentioned going to the Mall of America, but you've never told me details surrounding it.
Basically, I'm pretty sure it was actually close to getting canceled at one point, and we didn't have a set date, but then out of nowhere we finally got the date settled. And I had only said it I think once or twice to one of my family members, and then it was the day I was leaving where I was like, oh yeah, I'll be gone for the next 3 days. Going to Mall of America. Bye.
I could have sworn you didn't let them know until after you had already left.
Oh no, yeah, because I was dropping. I was like, oh yeah, we're thinking of doing this.
And then you didn't say that where you went, because I think your brother went to go check on you and found out that you were already like a whole state over.
No, it was by the time we were driving down to pick up the third person we were going with.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was reminded that I should text my mother, and I think I already texted Nunez, but I was like, you know what, just in case I end up getting called by her, I'll just let her know ahead of time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I think I texted my aunt who we were living with, and at the same time, where like I was already halfway down through the state.
He's a track star.
Yeah, if you
Immediately.
don't keep an eye
With
on,
the
if you
bell.
don't keep an eye on me, if you don't keep an eye on me, and I start using my brain cells, you just expect that I'm in the next state over by the time you turn around. I feel
Just
like
know
I've done
this
other
man
stupid shit
needs
like
a
that.
bell. He needs a leash, a bell. Oh, no, sorry,
We
a
need
collar, not a
to
leash.
set up 360 family so everyone can track his location at all times.
Of course, no, yes, expeditiously at that.
Like y'all would have to get down here just to have me chipped.
I will personally make sure I will send Nunez some fucking sleepy gummies.
Nunes can
for
catch these hands. Y'all, he isn't enough.
You gonna be asleep.
Catching
It's alright.
ass
Shh,
whooping.
shh, it's okay. It's okay.
He
We're
falls asleep before me.
Lower your fucking voice.
No. Leave this room and house.
Motherfucker, you're yelling it's equal to a fucking football field.
Stop being a bitch.
You need to learn to lower your fucking voice.
Again. Stop being a bitch.
Everyone else can hear you in the fucking background in the VCR.
And you don't hear me complain when you yell while you game. Now
Forced
fuck
no.
When do
off.
I yell? You're always constantly fucking this loud.
Now fuck off.
How are we the adults now? I'm questioning.
That is your answer is as good as mine.
My answer? I don't got an answer. I had a question.
I designate Nixie the adult. I
What?
don't wanna be the
No.
adult.
Oh God, no! Don't do that.
Nixie was just standing in the corner. He didn't
No,
really wanna be a part of it.
I am the third of 4 children. You do not want to make me the adult. I'm not a good, responsible person.
Keep being the adult. Everybody just designates
I'm
me as mom.
I'm
I
the
don't get
oldest
it.
sibling, but like I don't want to be adult. Oh.
We're in the same boat, CeeLo. High five. We're the oldest sibling. Nothing. I did my adulting as a teen. I'm done. Can I
We could
retire?
pass it on to Nova
Tw-
because that she
27 years on this earth has taught me anything. It's taught me that fuck being an adult.
Honestly, I learned that at 12. The moment my mom couldn't get me what I wanted because bills, I was like, fuck that. It sounds stupid.
Being an adult sucks.
Oh, welcome home, honey.
Adulting is the worst. Which is
It's
something the anime also comments on. What was it? Well, 3 square meals a day and or 3 square meals and a nap a day. That one,
He's like, that's
Royal
all we ever
Beauty.
wanted. Honestly, it just sounded like jail. And to be fair, I've even thought like, maybe if I do go to jail, I got 3 meals. I just got to make sure not to drop the soap, and it'll be fine.
Oh, we were so off topic when we had nothing to speak about on this anime because it's such a short series.
Well, I think the anime led to the off topics. Technically, we're still on topic.
Yeah, because we were talking. Well, what happened was where it went off topic was about periods, about Tachibana having one, and then we were like,
Yeah,
I
'cause
said,
we
how would
originally
you guys
started
feel
with
like that?
getting gender swapped.
And then puberty.
It's a tangent, but it's not off topic.
Yes. It is a subreddit, if you will.
We're missing Nova. The extra energy from Nova.
Day was a low
Also,
energy Sunday.
Yeah, also for
Yeah.
those that don't know, because we didn't mention it, I don't think we mentioned it at the start. I guess it's pretty much Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yes,
Nova
Mm-hmm.
went out and about to celebrate all that.
she is with family.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's why she wasn't here for this stream.
She's in the good food right now.
I mean, hopefully she's here for the next one.
Which is chilling in my 30s.
Yes, it will be your anime, which I'm gonna try to watch tonight because I don't plan on.
Just remembered, I have off work tomorrow, so I'll probably get around to at least starting it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Again, I don't remember if there's any how much inappropriateness is there. I know he has a love interest. I know they end up sleeping in the same bed, and he's shy about it. I just don't know how far he gets.
I mean, even if there was, we quite genuinely went on a tangent of horniness periods.
Well, that's
Wiping front to
educational.
back,
That was
back to front.
educational. This
I
time.
think what you mean to say is we had a great fucking stream today. As low energy as it was, this was probably one of the funner UwU jumps for me.
It was a very relaxed one.
It is
Yes.
so strange.
I don't know. I guess there's just not a lot of pressure with like an anime like this. Like when you're covering One Piece, you have people out there who are fucking fanatics. If you get one detail wrong, they're gonna jump on you. I just feel like this one was nice, laid back, chill. Not as much stress behind it.
You have Nova and I right here.
What am I? Chopped liver?
Yeah, but you're not gonna jump on us. You're gonna correct us.
No, they will. No, they definitely will.
They jumped on us about Mr.
Bonclay.
2. Yeah, Bonclay.
Yeah, because you gotta respect my land.
Mhm.
Don't worry, we'll get there.
No, he got
Shouldn't
one
it?
brownie point.
Animes. Guess what? Anime's on a 6-month hiatus. We're definitely catching up.
I
God.
don't think we're catching up in 6 months.
That's
I don't.
that's so many episodes.
It's so many.
There's over 1,000.
So
Yeah, but when we're covering them per arc, it's like it's a lot less if we just take out an entire arc when we talk about One Piece. Dude, we're going based off arcs that are canon. It's Skype is next. We're going sagas pretty much because there can be multiple arcs in a saga. The Skypiea saga is next.
Mhm.
Then it's the Ennie's Lobby. After Ennie's Lobby, Thriller Bark. After that one, the Paramount War. Then the pretty much Fishman saga. After that, it's what did we start with? Punk Hazard. It's Punk Hazard, then Dressrosa, then Whole Cake,
Sorry, Luna. I
then
didn't scare you.
Wano. So we have 9 sagas pretty much to cover.
Jeez.
Skypiea, I can't wait for you guys to watch it. I thoroughly enjoy Skypiea.
Zelo, you're like one of few people that say that.
I did. I enjoyed Skypiea.
I find it as a fun arc that helps us give more time to bond with our newest member, Robin.
Yeah. With that being said, though, without going too much into One Piece, does anyone have any final thoughts on?
Isekai is a very wide genre, and the anime we watched this week, like all Isekai, has an insanely long title, and just it fell flat. It was fine.
The potential died apparently 3 to 4 episodes in.
Yeah. It started off good, like it was like the deity killing was interesting, and then just it fizzled out.
I feel like if they would have did, granted I didn't finish it, right? But if they would have did more early on with the whole deity thing, them killing the deity off, I feel like it would have been like they could have took that route and made it a little bit more of a something.
It feels like they gave you a lot of cool concepts that could have been the like driving force in the background, but then they did nothing with it.
Yeah. Is they true? Oh my god.
So yeah, the pace it could have been done so much, but there are a lot of other ones that are only like 12 or 24 episodes that were done way better. Like there was one that was about the world's like greatest assassin that got reincarnated.
I think I watched that one.
That one is another short isekai style anime that was done exceptionally well in my eyes.
What if we have like hear me out? If we do little tidbits, like we take
Stop
a month.
speaking to me. You just pitched a fit. Stop speaking to me. Stop speaking to me. You just pitched a fit. You pitched a fit. Don't say shit to me. Don't shut the hell up. I'll look it up myself afterwards. I don't need you after pitching a fit at me, speaking towards me.
My settings are where they can barely even pick me up, but it can still pick you up.
I don't give a shit. You pitched a fit. If I wanted to hear your input, I would ask for it.
All right. Now, what was I going to say? Wait.
I don't know.
I apologize for the whore in the background.
We were in our final thoughts for this episode.
Yes.
I was talking about an anime that managed to do 12 an isekai with the ideas of an isekai and being reincarnated and only having like 12-ish episodes to work with, but managed to actually make it entertaining.
Okay. So I remember what my brain thought was. What if we take a month? Not this month, obviously. Or it could be November, it could be December, whatever the case may be. We take the month and show different isekais that we're kind of into, and then different shonens that we're into. We did watch, even if we don't watch the whole series, of course, right? Because some are really big. But we like every month we could choose a different select of genre of type of anime and have our little conversations about that. And if they're like 12 episodes, we could do like 2 anime for the podcast so we don't run out of topics so early on.
Yeah, I feel like we ran out of topics to talk about on this one around the 30-minute mark.
Yeah.
We've had that happen before, though, talking about longer anime.
This is true. So that's what I'm saying. So if we have 1 or 2
we
anime
covered
lined
Solo
up, we should be
Ground.
good. Solo ground.
So we're good at stretching this, and with another member, there'll be more to talk on.
But the idea I just
Hopefully.
said, would that sound good? Like a month of one type of genre and another month a different kind of genre?
We would have to sit and flesh it out a little bit, but yeah, I mean, I'm down if we can find a way that does it in an entertaining way.
It sounds like it could work because I can mention it now. Zilo and I agreed, or well, we could do this right after the stream.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll do it right after.
Yeah.
So we can get some more talking points out, but yeah, next week is the which one did you
Chilling
say?
in my
Chilling-
30s after getting fired from the Demon Lord's army.
Yes.
I feel like this is one of those good ones that I watched. I just can't remember off the
He's
top of my
human
head.
and has no special things, but because he had to chill he was in the Demon Lord's army, he had to work like twice as hard, so he's a little bit extra of a human.
I feel like I've seen clips of this one. I don't think I ever fully watched it.
I'm fairly certain I sent it to you on TikTok months ago. I for sure anybody who watches anime, I probably sent it to.
I just probably got buried with the dozen of other clips I sent you.
If I'm not wrong, I did finish. If you're not watching my clips, I'm no longer watching your TikTok clips. I'm saying it right
Yes,
now.
I always react to yours.
Not always. You skip some.
Yeah, some I watch, but then I have no reaction to. Happens from time to time.
Mm-hmm. So.
Fucking. Oh, this one's good.
Which one's good?
This is gonna be a good one. This chilling in the 30s one. So
It
that's
looks
for
like it's gonna be a
anybody,
pretty damn good one.
anybody else that decides to join in. Like if more people decide to tune on in, you can also binge watch it or watch throughout the week. You get, and then you guys can also try joining in on the conversations.
Excited for
Hell yeah.
for new anime.
New
Well,
anime.
Also-
New to me.
Oh, I have a weird tradition. I don't know if anyone else will join in on this. I think on Halloween, I don't believe I'll be doing anything stream wise. I don't even know when the 31st lands. What is the what's on the
Wednesday?
31st?
It's the last Thursday of the month.
Okay.
Ugh.
I know because it's my neighborhood's trick or treat.
Mm.
So my neighborhood's
Yeah.
trick or treat falls on Halloween this year.
Nice.
That's weird, but okay.
I was just gonna watch freaking an old Cartoon Network movie that I'm pretty sure I can still find on the YouTube.
Which one is it? Wait.
It's
Is
a
Haunting
Scary
Hour?
Godmother.
Oh,
Huh?
Haunting Hour was
Scary
the shit.
Scary Godmother. It was on Cartoon Network.
Oh
is it
hell
called The
yeah!
Witch? Wait. The witchy. Hold on. Scary
The
Godmother.
skinny ginger witch.
Hold on.
Yep.
Hold on.
Nixie knows what I'm talking about.
Eh.
I technically promise. Wait. Scary Godmother. Yes! Oh my god!
I've seen both of them
I haven't read the books. I
multiple
remember reading
times,
growing up.
damn near religiously whenever it's Halloween time. I like
Alright.
it. From time to time, I think Cartoon Network still shows it, but
Hmm.
I know I can find it on YouTube. I don't know when I'll do a little like sit down and watch along if anyone wants to join. That reminds me, we gotta make a fucking community Discord server.
Yes, we
Mhm.
do.
The server we're
Um,
using is more for UwU members and close people we can trust.
Since we're talking about Halloween stuff, don't forget that after next week, let me pull my calendar up real quick. So next week will be the 20th. We're covering Chilling in Another World. The 27th, which will be the podcast before Halloween, so the last podcast before Halloween passes, we are doing Yami Shibai, Japanese ghost stories.
Theater of
Um,
Darkness, Yami Shibai.
Yes,
That
it
one?
is called. It is on Crunchyroll. It is called Theater of Darkness. But
See,
yes,
it's like you have a watch party. I just realized. Do you guys have Prime? Amazon Prime.
I have Amazon Prime, or do you? I mean, I have Amazon Prime. Yeah.
If you have Amazon Prime with Switch, you can stream Amazon Prime movies and that just
Select
includes
titles.
the Crunchyroll. Select titles, yes. Just
So we can try that. We can see how that goes. But yeah, it's something to look into. But with that one, like we mentioned when I first brought it up, that one isn't like a normal anime. Each episode covers a different ghost story from Japanese folklore. So some of us may watch the same ones, but I have a couple that interest me. Like I'm gonna watch the ones that interest me. You guys pick a couple you guys want to watch, and we'll all discuss different Japanese ghost stories, basically, for Halloween.
sounds fun.
I could work.
You
like
saying that did not sound like you wanted to have fun.
No,
I think,
okay.
and
I'm
with
a
this one,
scaredy
just a heads
cat.
up. Crunchyroll.
Like, I feel like Des was more excited for the Scary Godmother one.
Well, that's because it's a childhood growing up kind of situation. We have enough.
Yeah,
for-
each episode is only 4 minutes. So,
Oh, that's not too bad.
and there's only 13 episodes.
That'll be a really quick one.
Mm-hmm.
Should we also, like, I guess before on like Saturday, the Saturday before, the podcast, we could also do a little watch along with Scary Godmother and make that the second half of the stream in case we blitz through the Yamashibai stuff.
I'm okay with that. As long as my schedule links up. I'll have to let you know because I don't. Let me see real quick.
I mean, for whoever doesn't show up, I can send the link to the because I remember it being on YouTube and still being up. But I figured doing a nice little watch party to help tonight, like a group activity.
Mm-hmm.
Something we should do. I feel like there's gonna be a talking point after this, but something we should do a little bit more of.
So what would that'd be the 26th? Yeah, so I every Saturday I go and watch a football game. They haven't released the time that game starts, but as soon as they do, I will let you know what time that will be, and we can set something up based around that time.
All
right. I go to my aunt's every Saturday for a football game. So, tailgate, food, and family, and football.
Tailgate, food, and family.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's food, family, and football. The 3 Fs.
Football.
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 Hut. What?
But with that being said, do your homework for this week. And I think that about does it for us. Did anyone else? I know Nixie said mid. Anyone else got a ranking for this anime in particular?
Definitely mid.
I gave it 2.5 if we were ranking it out of like 5 stars.
Out of 5 stars?
I'll give it 3. I was able to binge it in one sitting. It caught my attention enough to binge it in one sitting. I'll give it a fair 3.
I fell asleep to it, so that's why I'm at the 2-star marker.
I was playing a video game while I watched it.
Motherfucker. It didn't have your attention.
Yes, it did.
No, you
I knew enough about it to talk about it.
Watch it. All right.
I mean, y'all did that for Hajime no Ippo, so why wouldn't it count here?
No.
Hell
I
yeah.
played the game during the podcast, but I didn't play
You
the
guys
game while I was
admitted
watching
you
it.
would watch the Ippo dub in the background while you're doing something else.
Folding clothes. Folding
Yeah,
clothes.
you're still doing something else, though.
That's not the same thing. It's not.
The background noise.
All right, before we keep rambling, though, everyone have a good day. Have a good rest of your weekend.
We rating out to anybody?
Does anyone have anyone live?
Not concurrently, no.
I have a few
Shit.
people. Let me see.
I followed a few amount of people that have watched us. Don't look like anyone that we follow is. Anyone I'm following through the UwU channel is live.
I'm looking through my list now.
Would you like to rate out to one of my friends, Ameri? She is wholesome. She's just a gremlin.
Go for it.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Sweet.
Let me make a raid message. Bits, I want the emotes.
All right, you guys go ahead. Somebody do the outro.
Alright, everybody, thank you all so very much for stopping on by. This was a very low energy stream for podcast this week. We went on a lot of cool talks. We threw out a lot of interesting questions for one another. You guys can think on that as well. And we will see you next week for the anime of Chilling in My 30s after being You said exiled or kicked out? Which was the word exactly?
It was fired.
Chilling in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army.
Yep.
So, other than that, go in, if you haven't already, go show some love by following Zelo, Desi, Nixie, Nova, and I. All our Twitch channels are right there in the title. We also have a YouTube channel, Project UwU, z./VT, and it's the same for our Twitter, right, Zelo? Everything's pretty much the same.
Yes. Everything should be the same across all platforms. Across all platforms. Come on, brain, stick with me for 5 more seconds.
We just rated out.
Yep.
Damn it.
It's all good.
I didn't give out my last message or whatever.
Followers only chat.